Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom review. As you can see by the title below, this is on episode 17 of Ace Attorney, and this is the final episode to end this arc. Overall, honestly, I really enjoyed this case episode. Like, I love seeing the whole story unfold. And I mean, this is usually, we see a bunch of hints in all the episodes and they all connect into this one. But in these last episodes, I've seen all these hints, and I already knew that Inimini was probably going to be the murderer, and the aunt was probably an accomplice because of everything that pointed towards them. But I didn't really know how all the evidence that we saw, all these hints, were going to be connected to form the story. I was kind of confused on, like, what is that box for? Yeah, it got bullets in it. There was, what, did they shoot through the wall or something? How, I didn't know that maybe the box was actually in the room. I didn't think of that. I was also wondering how the ID would be used in this as well. And of course, it was pretty crazy to find out that the sister wasn't actually the sister. It was actually Mimi. I love how they incorporated, American cars obviously are different from foreign cars and on where the driver's seat is. And it was cool that she made that mistake and they used that and figured it out that she is actually the person. After she got her face burned off, she was actually the person that they used the sister's ID, and she just wanted to live a new life kind of thing after everything that happened, And it was pretty cool to see and learn why, how she did everything, hid in the box, in the room, stabbed him, drugged, of course, Maya, put her in the box, and then all of a sudden, the guy's not actually dead, shoots. Could have killed Maya, to be honest. That was actually kind of scary. I was thinking, like, whoa, the bullet went through the box. That could have been her head, in that area. Luckily, that didn't happen, of course, and she ends up shooting him. And, of course, there's no, one thing that I didn't really understand is that, like, all the evidence pointed towards her. Does she really need a motive? Like, I get, like, yeah, there's, all the evidence points to that person. Just because she doesn't have a motive, doesn't it already mean that at least you could say that Maya is not guilty and they can adjourn this and make a new, case or something on what her motives was. Was it really her? Everything already points to say that it's not Maya, right? So I didn't really understand that. One thing I also didn't care for too much is how the aunt kind of, like, everyone always has their crazy expressions and everything. We saw Mimi and her pulling her beret down and bursting in a fire kind of thing. That was always crazy and funny to see. It was also cool to see Francesca, like, I lost? What the heck? She was all cocky and stuff up to this one point. Even at one point saying, you didn't know she has no motive. So, yeah, you know what? Go. Try. Do another cross-examination. And guess what? You made a mistake because he ends up winning that case. And, of course, I can't wait to see more of her and him go back at it against each other and see more of that kind of stuff. Because it is interesting to see how a person changes after defeat. So it'd be cool to see how she'll react after finally, never being beaten kind of thing, just like her father, and then, having to go up against him again. Because unlike the father, who, once he gets defeated by him, he's going to jail. This is different. She's coming back. So I can't wait to see how things will change with her now learning some stuff about how, Phoenix is and everything. But yeah, it was sad to see how the aunt didn't really have an expression or a reaction or anything. Of course, obviously we did figure out that it was because she wanted Pearl instead of Maya to be the next head. Yeah, I kind of understood that when we, learned about the whole her and the sister kind of thing, how she should have been the head because she was older. I thought it was some jealousy kind of thing, and it ends up kind of being like that. But she doesn't really show much of expressions or anything on, what she did. Like, what the hell? It's your niece still. Yeah, come on, I didn't really understand that and didn't really care for that part of it anyway either. Another thing is, was Mia's, like, boobs censored in this? I already said she looked weird already, and some of you said that she looks more weird in the anime than the game. She looks better in the game. But what was weird was before you see the line, obviously you see her boobs. This one, it looked like they censored it out or something, and it just looked plain weird. Like, literally, at first I thought it was just the angle. No, it was not just the angle. She just looks completely weird. Like, what the hell is up with that? Like, I was so confused by that part. But overall, honestly, I really enjoyed this episode. I really enjoyed, like I said before, how everything for me, everything, all the evidence and hints that we saw before connected into the story that we did get to see, and even a little other things with the whole ID that I did not expect. I didn't know how that was going to happen. I did not know that it was actually going to be the sister that was going to be the one. Like towards the end, I kind of got a hint of it. I was like, wait, she's actually the sister, isn't she? I thought maybe there was a possibility, and yeah, it ends up being it. And I was like, dang, that's pretty crazy. I never expected that at all before this episode, you know. So that was pretty cool to see. And then, of course, you know, it looks like we will be getting more of Maya helping out Phoenix in the future now that, you know, Pearl pushes her in. Oh, you should stay together on Fire's side kind of thing. It was always funny to see her, you know, having that little moment to lean on him and talking about how she had a dream of she smelled her sister. And, of course, that was because her sister's outfit was in there. So it was nice and cute to see that as well. But, yeah, I can't wait to see the next episode. From the preview, it looks like it's gonna be a circus thing. So I can't wait to see how that's gonna be. If it's gonna be a lot crazier, because like I said, each arc definitely has like I've enjoyed it more and more and more. I can't wait to see how this next one is gonna be. How much harder is it gonna be? What's gonna be different and crazy that's gonna happen in this one? And yeah, without spoiling anyway, how do you guys like the next arc? Is it really good? Is it something I should be excited for? Because so far, I've enjoyed every single arc. But yeah, I also want to know, how did you guys feel this arc was adapted? Was it adapted good? Was it adapted okay? Was there parts missing and everything? I knew there was something to do with like some magic kind of stuff, or not magic, but you know, their necklaces thing. I think someone said something like that, something a lie detector kind of thing. So that'd be pretty interesting if they put that in later on in the future. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say, guys. Can't wait to see the next one. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, and if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. Really does help. And yeah, until next time, guys, see ya.